Creativation 2023, and we are hitting the last few booths from the creator, from the show. So I'm losing my voice, and so if I sound like a little raspy, like whatever, I am so sorry. So we have a few booths that we haven't had a chance to see. There's a whole back corner that we're gonna get to, and I am dying to show you all these cool products. So without further ado, let's jump in. And as always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And if you become a member of my channel, then you also have the opportunity to earn some swag. I've gotten some really fun products from some of these companies that are, some of them are duplicates to products I already have. So I'm gonna be sending them out to all of my members if you're silver or glitter, and we'll be happy to play along. And that way you can be part of the show. It's like that's part of everything. All right, so let's flip this over, and we're gonna start with a company called Maker Flow. So here we go. This is Maker Flow. They have been the sequined phenomenon of the show, being amazing. Is it okay to film? Absolutely. So let's go over. They've got some make and take action happening over here. So what are we playing with right here? Do you mind if I jump in and you just tell me what you're doing? What are you playing with here?
I'm actually doing hydro dipping using alcohol inks from Marabou, and I'm just going to go ahead and just dip this sublimation barrel. And as you can see, you can go ahead and start transforming the actual barrel into a different color.
Very cool. So what, you just doing it on a stick?
Yeah, just a stick.
Just for something
Just
different,
so
right?
it can
Oh
help,
my
just
god,
so
look
it
how
can
cool
hold
that
it.
is.
Just so I can hold it in place. It takes about 5 minutes to actually just dry. About a day to cure completely. If you actually want to go ahead and at the end of it, put some resin on it, and it will seal it.
So what is your, like, I know you're putting it on a stick. Is there a purpose for the stick?
Just so we have something to hold on to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So, and look at all these other ones that they've made. That's pretty cool. So what are some of their surfaces? Like I see one that you did that was on an acrylic.
So right here we have wood.
Ah.
Right here we have acrylic.
Very pretty.
Right.
Oh, he's doing it on a, well, that's kind of cool. That's just picking up all the extras.
Picking up all the extras.
But that's a really cool little piece right there.
Here's one that's actually has UV resin over the top of it after it's been
Fun.
hydro dipped.
I love
Tons
it.
of goodies here.
Yeah, and I just look at all these. I'm loving the sticks. The sticks are awesome. Oh, and people have made them, so they're going to come back and get them later.
Correct, yeah, so these actually end up being a barrel for your pen. So we sell these blanks.
Oh, very
And you
cool.
can go ahead and exchange them in. Oh, wait.
Yeah, take that out.
Cut
Got
that
it.
one off. That's
So
the
they
blank
were
one.
all dipping their own barrels for their
Correct.
pens. That is the.
And then you have a
That's a really cool pen
hydro
idea.
dip at the end.
That's awesome. Thank you. And then you guys are doing some heat press tumblers, sublimation tumblers. Got it.
So we've got tumblers over here that we're showing them how to do, and then after we teach them how to wrap it in our oven.
Got it. Okay. Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Oh, well, thank you. I gotta keep up with the sparkle. I haven't quite kept up the sparkle yet. All right. So I know I missed a couple other ones. So here's, somebody was asking about resin. So here is another. They're a new exhibitor. Is it okay to film?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about your company and what you guys do.
Yeah, so we are a resin art emporium.
Is there any way to turn that down? The music, sorry.
Who are you with?
I'm me.
Oh, okay. Great.
I'm being really picky. I just don't want to be able to like that overhear what you're saying on camera. Thank you. It's a really, really good song. I love pumpkins, but I mean...
Respect. All right, so we are a resin art emporium. We sell all of the supplies needed to make resin art. So that's anywhere from UV resin, which is a one-part formula that just takes a couple minutes to cure. So you can see all of these items here we have made at the show with just UV resin. Here's our original formula. We also sell a couple other UV formulas, a quick drip that creates a drippy effect such as this.
Oh, fun.
And then also skim coat, which is made specifically for pens, thin surfaces, anything that needs very thin layers. We just launched our new Magic Hair lamp, which is a lamp specifically for UV resin. It's preset with different wattages and different times that are specific to our formula. So it makes curing very easy.
So she just popped a couple of pens on here as well.
You can see this one used the quick drip for a little drippy effect there. We also sell 2-to-1 and 1-to-1 epoxy. So if you're looking to do a larger piece, we have that as well.
So how does the resin come for the ones that you're doing right here? Like what is the little container? It's just in the bottle and you pour it in a mold and
so we
good to go.
It's great straight out of the bottle. We sell this $2.50.
So there's no mixing involved?
No mixing.
I like that.
Unless you're mixing in like glitter, clay, which we also sell those as well.
So is that a clear then? And then you can add color to it. Is that what the colors I'm seeing back there, or is that something different?
So that's the quick drip. We do actually have color burst, which is a color tinted UV resin.
Okay.
So again, straight out of the bottle, you got all your, I think, 10 different colors.
10 different colors.
And you can
Awesome.
cure it, you can cast it, whatever you like.
I'm loving this little frog over here.
Oh, he's great.
He's like the best little frog.
He was dusted with premium pigment powder. The mold was dusted, and then we used our 2-to-1 pour in there, and it came out looking like that.
That's
So,
fantastic.
beautiful
Well,
little
and how long does it take to cure? I see 120 seconds on
Yep,
here.
so usually just 120 seconds on each side if you're doing something a bit larger. We're
Oh.
going to do the front, back sides. For something like an earring that's a little bit more flat, much quicker, much lower wattage.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks for
And thank you for the music. I just
Oh, no.
also I didn't want to get demonetized because it's picking up a song.
No,
That was part of it. I'm like it was barely audible, but I'm like I don't want my video getting nailed.
I
and
do
then,
our video.
Yes, you know what I mean, right?
So I know.
So I
totally
truly
understand.
appreciate that. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
No, thank you.
All right. Oh, somebody said, oh, love that they love your turquoise shelf behind you.
Oh, thank you.
Because we're live. All right. So I think I got everybody else that was over there. There is another other half wall. We did Notions already, but here we are in Pinnacle. Is it okay to film? Is it okay to film? So what are you playing with today? You look like a deer in the headlights. Why did she come up and film me? You're
I'm sorry,
fine.
I'm
I'll put it down
sorry.
here and just tell me what you're doing.
So this is our new knicker paint, poster paint.
Ah.
Yeah, so I am playing with the poster color. And you can kind of water it down. I don't have a sample up here to see.
But that's just one of the paints. But you also have a lot of other. I mean, just look behind. There's.
Yeah, so we're a distributor of all of these different brands that you see.
So we got Pinnacle, Knicker, Seed, Mibi-chan, Uniposca, Zig. Yeah, lots of really cool brands. So some of the brands you know and love, and this is a distribution for those that, like, there's companies that will sell and they will distribute to a lot of different brands. So they will sell to all the mom and pop shops. But this is where you can come and see all the beautiful paints that they have and the beautiful products that they have. All right, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, okay. Let's head over. We got Sizzix in the house. Sizzix! So what are you over here making? We are live. She's over here cutting felt with some beautiful flowers.
Yeah, right now we're making a dahlia.
Oh, fun.
A black dahlia. I know. We do. I think we brought black with us.
So there's all these beautiful flowers that they're putting up behind the Sizzix sign. This is gorgeous. And you guys were doing like the flower wreaths in the hair
It
and...
made us very hot, so mine is currently off.
Oh, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It feels... Is it me? Yeah, I know. Is it warmer in here today?
Yes,
And I
it is.
happened to wear my long sleeve shirt on the last day. I was really not smart. I should have... Like that was not genius. So can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing? I'm going to come over behind. Is this okay if I come behind you? Okay, cool.
So we are currently cutting all the pieces to make the dahlia with the all-in bloom die, which is a Biggs die, and it's a steel rule, so you can cut through multiple layers of pretty much any surface with a Biggs die. And we've done single petals on here so that you can cut them out of any surface. So if you like crepe paper, or if you like felts, sculpting foam, foam cardstock, you can cut any of that on here.
So these are some of the shapes that are end up getting cut.
Yes.
So the little ones you just popped out. This was this kind of the beginning of the flower.
Yes, so you got your flower center on here, or you have this one because we're going to cover a bead. So I'm going to have her glue that to the very top right there.
And then this is the getting to like stage 2.
Yes, and then you start kind of just layering it petal by petal as you go through.
And then it looks like the purple one that you got over
Yes, right
there.
here.
How beautiful. That is so gorgeous.
Yeah, and here it is
I
out
love
of
that.
crepe paper. So same exact
Same flower.
flower, just with a different surface.
And as with Sizzix and all their amazing dyes, this is just probably one of many flower dyes that you can assemble with the singular die, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course. We do a
Because
lot
they
of
can't
them.
just stop at one, right?
No, we have a whole flower story. We have a lot of product to support that flower story. This is our not California poppy, the peony, and then we also have this peony. And we have, there's this one up here too.
Oh, beautiful.
So we have lots of different options of flowers in our essentials range, and we come up with new ones every time.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so we have seen Notions. Sorry, it's okay. I've seen Notions. I've actually demoed right there. That was where I was demoing, was at this table in the back for Crafters Workshop and Dress My Craft. So we were having all kinds of fun there. And then here we have P13. I kept waving at them the whole time. Is it okay to film? Okay. So P13, this is super cute. Oh, I'm loving this. Look at these little chipboard pieces. It says try me, so that means I get to play with one. These are like these little wood pieces, light chipboard, and then you can color them in. So I'm gonna grab a couple. They also have a flower one. Those are pretty. I'm loving. Oh, and then they have, okay, there's 3 different ones. There's one all about crafting, bloom. I didn't get a bag today. So that's very, very cool. Oops. And then over here, just as these are their collections. Love P13, so do I, they're cool. So here we have the C La Vie. Look, that's a beautiful collection. And again, they have their light chipboard pieces that you can see up there. Here we have the Precious collection. Super, super cute. I love that. Here we have the Dear Love. We have the Birdhouse collection, the Woodland Beauties, and then Have Fun and Secret Garden. Such a beautiful, beautiful collections. They're awesome. Do you guys want to talk about anything about we're live?
Do you need us to talk about?
If you want to, it's your call.
Yeah, we can.
Sure. What do you want to say?
Hello, my name is Kasia and I'm owner of P13 Brands. We have white paper collections full of papers, paper pads, lots of embellishments like paper tags, ephemeras, light chipboard embellishments.
I love those.
They are cut and engraved with the motifs from the collection. Our paper is quite thick, so it's easy to build all the layers. And we have the same paper quality as single papers and in paper pads. In paper pads cover, we also print lots of fussy cutting elements, so you can use it all. You can use it all.
Very fun. Well, thank you so much. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Bye.
Don't forget, and where are you guys located?
Poland.
Poland. So there you go. But where can the people find it in the United States?
Notion.
Through Notions. Okay, so but if they're a customer, so I'm talking to
yeah.
like scrapbook.com?
Yes.
Okay,
they
perfect.
have it all.
Yeah, scrapbook.com. This is, oh, I get a pin. Thank you. Look, I got my little piece. She's seeing all my pins on me. I mean, I am like collecting pins here. So now I gotta add a new one. Gotta add the new one. Thank you so much. And thank you for being amazing and helping me take pictures while I was demoing over there the past couple of days. And like smiling at me and like we were eating our ice cream together. It was great. All right. Have a great day. All right. All right, so we've done Dress My Craft. I did a couple of demos. I actually did a live in the Notions booth with Dress My Craft. But just to give you an idea, this is their booth with all their amazing. They are really launching the Transfer Me, which is fabulous. Say wave hi! So they are launching the Transfer Me, which is just a beautiful, beautiful collection. And then over here we have Ranger. So what are you playing with today over in Ranger?
I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to play with.
So you're using the Dina Wakley. Did Dina already take off?
She's over at Notions.
Oh, she's demoing in Notions. Oh,
Yeah, we were getting ready to film something.
got it. Well, I will go catch her because it's Ranger, but it's Dina. So I'm gonna go watch her over in the Notions booth. So let's go say hi. Oh, where are you going? Are you there? Are you here? Where are you at? She's like, I am gonna slow motion it. Bum 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 bum. Now I'm gonna get a copyright thing because I just said part of that song. It's all right. So are you demoing there or over there? Okay, so I'm gonna finish walking around Ranger, let her get set up, and then we will go check up on her. Simon is also here. I'm not sure if he has taken off yet, but we got a little bit of a hello from Simon previously. I don't know if I got him on video, but lots of amazing. He's got his lunar pastes, which are just fabulous. And then obviously his wonderful stamping foam blocks. Those are wonderful. We're gonna check out Dina here in a minute. Tim Holtz is not here, but he's got all of his wonderful products here, which is just, I love his yummy, yummy products. The demos are where it's key. And then can you guys tell me, what are you over here to get? Because this is the best part.
Ranger pins.
The Ranger pins. Is it the same? Is it? Oh, it's a different color than I have.
Yeah, they said take a couple, so we grabbed a couple.
Sweet. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab. I have all the colors. I'm gonna have a collection.
I saw somebody earlier.
Oh, okay. I obviously need the blue. So I'm going to show you guys. This is the colors. This is the colors. I'm going to have other colors. Okay. I am going to grab. I'm going to be really bad. That's over at P13. Aren't they the cutest? Sorry. I'm having a pin heyday right now. I'm in pin heaven. The blue and the yellow. I am so bad. I am so bad. The green. Now I have to decide which ones I want because they're just all so yummy. And there's different. I already have. Oh, I don't have that pink. I think I have the salvage patina already. Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, they're all so pretty. They're so fun. Aren't these awesome? I know. I'm just like, there's so many awesome pins. Okay, I think I've grabbed, this is my little collection. Hello, sorry. Hi again, hello. All right. Oops, you guys are seeing nothing. You're seeing pins. Let me go back over. All right, let me span back over. Whoops. Okay, and there we go. Ah, no, it keeps doing that. There. Now we're back because we're staring at nothing. So yes, I'm gonna grab myself a couple of cutie pins. They are so generous. I think they're just amazing. And I did grab a couple pins for you guys. So if you are a member of my channel, if you're a Silver Glitter member, you're probably gonna get a fun little pin in your package because I was able to grab a couple. So not for everybody, but for mostly everybody. So hello everybody. How are you doing? Oh, I need a bag. I need to go find a bag. And I need to drop my things in the bag. All right, so let's keep going. Let's walk around. Oops, I need to flip my camera so you guys are gonna see. Sorry, this is live. This is how it works. I know I can find a little bag. We just need to hunt one down. So here we have our gel plate. These are all Dina's products over here. They are phenomenal. Just look at all the cool products. We have more of the Ranger Archiver inks, the stickles. You guys know the stickles. They are so cute. Oh, I know where there was a bag. I am going to walk past over by Dina and I'm going to snag a bag from Maker Flow because they had bags in the aisles. Oh, Sizzix has a bag. That's where I can get a bag. Next year in New Orleans, it is absolutely in New Orleans, which makes it so cool. So I'm going to grab a bag from Sizzix so I can put my pins so I'm not carrying a whole bunch of things in my hand and I can actually put something into a bag. Now my life is easy. Let's go check out, see if Dina is ready. I think she is pretty much there. All right, there she is. She's at her table. Whoops. And of course I just dropped something. I dropped two things. Sorry guys, I gotta pick up the stuff I'm dropping. I dropped my Ranger pins. Okay. So here she is. We were in Dina's class a couple of days ago. You guys got a little snippet of what's going on. So we're just gonna come in and like bomb her time here.
And when they're dry, they are not water reactive.
Yes.
Because I paint over things, and I didn't want a reactive spray. Tim and Diane already have awesome reactive sprays. I don't need to reinvent the wheel.
I will go back and talk to Eileen, don't worry. But we're here with Dina right now.
But so you can spray them. I will tell you that most of the time I do not. And because they're a gloss, they start to resist each other.
Mm-hmm.
So
but now when it dried, would it
cool.
keep that design? Yeah,
yes,
see?
it
So
does.
sometimes that's a good thing.
No, it is a good thing. So, I mean, you can do, really basic, sweet things. Now, let me show you how I normally use them. I literally made somebody go, gasp out loud. When I was doing
I love the
earlier.
gasping out loud. That means that you hit that sweet spot.
Yeah, well, if you're not used to me, used to me, it can be a bit of a shocker. Alright? So I start with just Helen Frankenthaler style smooshing.
Somehow that's so therapeutic just watching you do that. She has a whole box of these sprays just right over there. Oh, I almost missed it. She's going here.
So I like to play with the organic fluid nature of them. I do most of the techniques that I do with these do not involve using the spray nozzle. They involve playing with the fluidity and the way they start to interact. So let me just that's really soaked into the card stock there. Bye. Did you find some?
Yes, I did.
Okay, awesome. Keep me updated. I'm excited.
I am. Me too.
Fingers crossed. Okay, so just noticing that this tag is soaking it in differently than normal, which is fascinating.
I mean, is that good or bad?
It's just,
you know what? Just different.
It's just different. Because look at that.
Yeah, but I kind of dig that. It's almost like you got a resist going on in there.
Well, it's soaking in. It's not. Usually these tags have just a slight coating on them. Fascinating. Yeah, beware. You're in the splash zone.
It's all good.
You know what could happen, right?
Oh, obviously.
You know, you're in the cold. So
I really like some of the additional colors that these just make. Wow.
So that's that. Yeah, you get your secondaries.
Yes.
And interesting things happen, or ugly things happen. And you just say my 3 favorite words, which are,
oops,
oops, oh well.
Oh well.
Right?
That is just gorgeous. Look at the passage going on in that puppy.
I know. So you start to.
You also realize how many times that has been repeated over and over. This is just not really been really relating to art. Just oops, oh well.
Yeah.
Throughout the past week.
Yeah. Well, and I try to get people on board with that because so there's this really awesome book called it's called How to Make Great Paintings or something like it by Nancy Rayner. And I like the way she talks about it. She says that, which is funny because I've never articulated it this way. I'm like, that's what I do. She says art has 2 processes.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a play process and then a critique process. So at first you just make a mess. And then you say, now what do I do with this? Right?
You know what we say in watercolor?
What?
It's 90% free and 10% detail. And it's the 10% that makes or breaks.
Yeah.
It's 90% free, experiment, see what's going to happen, and 10% detail.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
makes total sense. So while you can spray these, and I occasionally do spray these, I most of the time don't spray these. In fact, all my bottles at home, I can barely get the sprayers back in because there's dried, crusty acrylic like up to here. So they're not like, these aren't like watercolor that they'll be wet. They're indelible when dry.
But everything goes over them.
Right, so I can paint over them. So now
Ink over them,
right.
stamp over them, mediums over them,
Yeah.
and then additional layers or no?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Until the cows come home and leave again. And so sometimes I'll let them dry partially halfway. So that way, like the really, starting to evaporate a little bit, so it's not quite as runny. And then into that puddle, I keep working. Because then I'm dealing with something very fluid with something half fluid, right? And so I can get almost sgraffito buildup.
Oh, sorry, that was my
fault.
fault.
No, you're good. Nothing's safe with me, right? I love to pull prints off of
Yep.
what I've already done. Squish it. Starting to get in mud territory here a little bit.
Well, oops, oh well. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You just have fun, play with art, and I will see you around.
Best baby.
Bye. All right, so you guys wanted me to come over and see Eileen. Here she is. Dina's gonna keep doing her thing, but I only have about a half an hour and there's more booths to see. I don't want to interrupt the meeting, so we'll come back and we'll check in with Eileen at another time because they are very busy chatting. So we'll come back another time. We'll see if she's available later. All right, so past Ranger, getting back to the backside. So we did see Ranger in a few of the different booths. Hello. And we're gonna check out the back end. So we're going over here and we have, before we get to Picket Fences, we have another booth. This one we have Zem. Is that okay to film? Awesome. So what are you guys all about?
Hi.
Hi.
ZenBrush Manufacturing. We manufacture artist brushes here in Ohio.
Oh, nice. You're local.
Yes. We do private label.
Ah. So if you need some brushes, this is where you can get them for your own brand. There we go. I love that. I love that. These are awesome. And you can pick all the different...
These are the handle colors we stock.
Very cool.
So you can choose your handle color, choose your...
That one. right there. That's what I
Sapphire
love.
blue. It's
Yes. That one's
Some
beautiful.
of them are metallic, some of them are
They're
matte.
cool.
So, a lot of
I love it.
techniques.
Very cool.
Different size handles. We have some cosmetic handles. We have some 3-sided handles. A lot of people like that do the miniature painting.
Oh yeah,
with
because
the
you're
real-
really getting there with the fines. Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. So coming over here, we now have a 3/4 designs. So 3/4 designs. I'm not seeing anybody booths, so we'll just assume we're okay. Oh, it says no. So sorry, I'm seeing a sign that says no photography. So that means they don't want me photographing. There's probably some new releases they don't want released yet. So let's go over to Picket Fence Designs. Oh, they got cupcakes. They got some cupcakes. And look at these awesome new blending brushes. They are phenomenal. Hey, hey!
Birthday, would you like a cupcake?
Oh, I would love one, but I can't have one. I can't do gluten. So unfortunately, as much as I would like to say absolutely, no bueno for me. So is there anything that you would like to tell us? I know I just kind of ran up on you and I didn't announce it, but do you have a few minutes?
Sure. Would you like to see a demonstration of our new paper?
I would love to see them.
It's going to take me a few seconds to get
It's
back.
all good. We'll just chat. I did this to you last year too. I just walked up and she was like, it's going to take me a few minutes. I'm like, you know what? It's totally fine. Everybody loves to see kind of what the behind the scenes is of all the shows anyway. So many people either would love to come, but they're not eligible to come, or there's vendors that just weren't able to be here, or there's, buyers that weren't able to be here. So this is my way of bringing people to the show. And yeah, so many people have said, I've watched your videos from last year to know what to wear. Because they were at the show. They've all made a beeline. Thank you so much for the videos. Now I knew what was the dress decor of the showtime.
Yeah,
And-
casual.
Yeah, casual, chill, right?
Casual.
See? I get around.
Now, come on now.
Not that way.
I know.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Hey. It's good. I just need to cut this.
Not a problem. So what are we die cutting here? Or are you just trimming yours?
Well, here I'm attempting to get my fingers to work. And let me...
Day 3 is hard.
Yeah. It's been a hard 2 weeks with kidding and just...
Yeah, no, I get it. I absolutely get it. How's the show been for you guys?
Good. We had a great show.
That's fabulous. You're right near the food, so has that been beneficial?
I think so.
Yeah? Like you're right where
And
everybody has
also,
to walk by you,
If
right?
people know you're here, then they're going to find you.
Yeah, that's true.
Even if this is not a big, large floor.
No.
So because of that, you can walk back to the front and listen.
True. But I have, for me doing the filming and stopping at each booth and just kind of what are you doing, what you about? Day 3, this is the first time I haven't even that side. I have not made it everywhere yet. I don't know if it's just because more people are more welcoming and me coming in the booths now because they've seen my videos and they know what I do. But yeah, there's also more vendors than last year.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
having a great show. Hold on, let me get a sip.
Oh, she's...
someone is serving mimosas.
Where?
The purple shirt. The guy right there.
I am totally gonna mimosa after this. Cheers, baby.
I have more champagne than... Okay.
I did eat something this morning compared to yesterday, so I'm okay to have a mimosa now.
I did eat this morning. I didn't eat much, but it's okay. Okay, so paper pouncers.
Yes.
Paper pouncers were not created to replace blending brushes.
Okay.
Number one thing, nothing's ever going to replace blending brushes because they're life changing and they do such a great
They're
job
amazing.
at what they do. However, they do have a fault with them. The fact that they're made with bristles, and because they're made with bristles will tear paper with the delicate die cut like this. Or if it's a stencil and it's not stuck down, the bristles could easily go underneath the stencil. So that was kind of one thing percolating in my head. And then Picket Fence is 5 years old. I'm 5 years older, which means my hands are now 5 years older.
Right.
So I find myself not wanting to blend. I'll wake up that morning and go, I'm not blending today. My hands hurt, it's just not happening. Well, that's not really something that I can say is part of my job, right? I can't just walk away from what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't just do that. So, also, my mom has had 5 strokes.
Oh.
And she is a crafter. I mean, she's still, I want to go home from the hospital because I've got blah, blah, blah that I need to get done. So disabled people also, this is something that will keep our older crafters around, and crafting is good for every age. It builds brain cells. Okay, so anyways, delicate die cuts.
That you're hitting on an amazing topic, and don't just gloss over that. That is a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Doing hand-eye coordination and getting your brain to think what your hands are doing keeps you mentally strong. 100%. Yes.
And it also keeps you positive.
Yes.
You have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Okay, so paper pouncers are meant to be fun, easy, and comfortable on your hands. They are made with a makeup sponge. This is a makeup sponge head. This is top quality technology.
May I touch?
Yeah, please. I think I have one that's here. This one's clean.
Cool.
So you can see it's porous because obviously it's a man-made sponge. You can say it's foam sponge. Nowadays they're synonyms for each other, sponge and foam.
Right.
However, they're not like a makeup brush that you would use to spread makeup across your face.
Sorry, somebody just commented. It sounds perfect for this little old lady.
For what?
For this little old lady.
I know. I just turned 51, and there are days I feel like I'm a little old lady. Anyway, so it's the top-notch makeup sponge material, and there's no glue. It's held together with a claw.
So it won't pop out.
So it's not just going to pop out. And if it does pop out, you can pop it back in. Because I actually, of course, since it's mine, I sat there and tried to destroy it as much as possible. And I finally got it out and then brought it back to my husband and said, okay, now put it back together. And it went right back in. I can't even tell which one it is.
Oh,
so
good.
watch how fast. So I'm going to do this leaf real quick. And this is a primed sponge. I am using, this is ink on 3, which is a reactive dye ink. But we tell people use any ink you like that is water-based. So, you could use hybrid. It is water-based. However, hybrid has you're going to get your best results out of oxide, pigment, and dye inks. Okay, so you saw how fast that was.
Yeah,
that
super
is
speedy.
Completely done. So that's just like my base coat. So now I'm going to come back with a lighter green. I did not bring any. I only brought like 12 ink pads. I don't know what I was thinking. Where I thought I was going to go with 12 ink pads. So I'm just adding a second layer. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to add yellow on top of that. So you can do some blending. So you see it picked it up?
Yeah.
But it's okay. Now look.
Okay. So just clean it off on a sheet of paper.
Yeah, you don't clean these.
Okay.
If you saturate them, they grow. Okay, if you want bigger ones, if you want bigger ones.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
me
good.
too. Good.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. So they will grow. However, it will shrink back down. But it takes like 3 days for it to completely dry. So don't leave it in its little caddy because we all know what happens to stuff that you put airtight.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can come back in and I can pounce back on top of it to get a little bit more of a blend going on. I can remove that. And then come back in with my other green. And you just kind of play around with it, right?
Playing is the best part.
Yes, these are some I did earlier. Now, what I'm going to do is I just said don't wet them, right? Don't wet them. But now I'm going to come back with, this is a Faber-Castell's water marker, which I love. So I just got them. They're like chunky and comfortable. I bought them at, so I'm just moistening it.
Right.
Just a little bit. So I'm going to put a little bit of water. Okay?
You don't want to overdo it. It's not like you want to dunk it in water to try and clean it in the sink.
Yeah. So just doing that and picking up a little bit of watercolor. And even that, it'll eventually come off. So just coming in here and pouncing.
So definitely don't take these to your sink and try to clean them when you're done using them.
Don't clean them.
Absolutely not.
Okay, you know what? If you want to go wet them, fine, wet them. But they're going to grow. And I would suggest not having them grow. That's just not. And you can see the one that I have wet, it's just a little bit bigger.
Right. But not much.
But no, and it's going to dry. It'll dry.
And so it'll shrink back down, or
it'll
stay
shrink
big?
back down.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pick up the rest of this watercolor. And they're super easy, super fun and easy. And I wish I had more colors of green, but so now.
The green handled ones.
What?
I mean more colors of the green handles,
no.
or
I only
just
got
green
12 ink pads.
So you're even though you're using green, you do have 2 color green handles.
Yes.
You're keeping like just dark greens and anything in dark green and all the light limey greens,
You
light
can,
greens.
yeah, yes. But then again, you know, as we all do, sometimes the handles get put in the wrong. Yeah, you stay in your color family. I mean, you know, I did 2 dark greens in the pack, so there you go. I want to see it.
Very pretty.
So, if you look at the pack, it's rainbow order. You know, so you have red. You want to stay in your red family.
Yeah.
Pink, orange, yellow. I at first I was very careful with my yellows. You know, thinking, well, something's going to transfer eventually, right?
So somebody said, is that what they're called? Mushrooms?
No.
Not
No,
quite.
They're called paper pouncers.
Paper pouncers.
And they come, so the pods, we call these pods, did I say that? But these
No.
are pods. So these are pods, and they each come with their own little lid to keep the dust away.
Makes sense.
And then you put the lid to the side, and this is what you work with. So this is what you have on your desk, is your ink. So I usually, that's why I'm kind of unorganized here. I usually put my ink in my pouncer.
Oh,
next
yeah,
to
kind of
each
line
other.
up
That's
each
why I was
other.
kind of like, where'd it go?
Right. So that
Yeah.
you're just coming in and you're doing
Right.
that color and it goes back in your, and then you can leave your lid off. And so if you're going back
Right.
and forth,
And then you can just take your lid.
So how would you feel these work with stencils?
Fabulous. You want me to show you?
Sure.
So what's great about stencils, about them working with stencils, is that if you already are good with a good stenciler, you will no longer need to have so much washi tape and so much washi tape and pixie spray. I mean, I'm not saying don't use it because I have not thrown my pixie spray away. There are certain stencils that no matter what, you need your pixie spray. That's just the way the world works.
Well, somebody's
right?
saying these would be good to use when I do my sublimation. Because I use the sublimation ink pads with the stencils.
And is that like kind of like embossing ink?
No, so then you go and heat transfer it onto all different kinds of objects.
Right, but I mean,
So-
is the ink that she's transferring like a thicker
No,
ink?
it's like it looks like this ink. It's
Okay.
just the type of, the ink is able to take the heat and transfer
Yes.
to a vinyl or
Oh,
to
yeah.
a polyester surface. But I use blending brushes, but yeah, I tend to get darker and lighter. So good point, yes. These would be way better for when I'm doing the sublimation stuff. Cleaner images.
So here's the stencil. So I'm gonna just hold this down. Actually, this is not even good paper. Let me do it. It's
Paper
hard
quality
going back
is a
from-
thing, people.
Yes, and if you're using mixed media, if you want to get a nice mixed media look, Strathmore Crystal Smooth is always my go-to. All right, so I'm just gonna hold this with my hands, and I'm going to pounce up and down. I'm
like
not
that.
going to go sideways. I'm not going to. Let me show you what not to do. You ready?
Yeah.
You don't want to do this.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
see all that extra ink that came out? You just
Right.
forced, and then what happens? That extra ink will go underneath the surface.
Oh, okay.
So it is just an up and down.
Hence the name, the pouncers.
Yep, hence pouncers.
Yeah.
So however thick you want, I mean, however dark, if you want, well, no. And if you wanted to
And
start,
don't do like the circle method like
No.
we do with the blending
no,
brushes
absolutely
either.
not. Because what happens is when you're doing the circle method with blending brushes, sometimes the bristles will go underneath. If you're doing the circle method here, you're not going to mess up the stencil. You're not going to mess up the brush. You're going to squeeze ink out, and you're going to take this and twisting it means you're twisting. Hello. You are twisting ink out onto your paper, and you don't want that big. So if you want, I mean, you can come in and pounce softly to get a softer, to get a much softer look.
She says she knows her stenciling techniques. Pouncing is always best.
That what?
Well, of course she knows her stenciling techniques. She developed this.
Yes. That, and I mean, I'm a big. I
bet.
That'd
be nice.
Years of classes.
Years of classes. So also, let me show. And see, you can open them one-handed too.
I did see
like
that. So therefore, you don't have to move your hand off your stencil. If
That's
you're,
right. So let's talk about the concept of blending.
Okay.
If you're using colors that are naturally blended, colors that naturally will blend themselves, like green and blue, you will be able to have some blending happen. Okay, that's why I'm purposely picking this blue. And you can see it already that you're going to start getting like a jade sort of bluish color. So again, the darkness is how heavy-handed you are.
Right.
It's all about So this is this stencil is called Cobblestone, and we just came out with some frogs, an additional added set of frogs we had 2 years ago, because that's what I like to do. I don't want to just go create another frog. I want my frogs that I had before doing different things, so you can add your existing frogs with your new frogs, right?
Right.
So this is
Let your frogs multiply and be happy.
Yeah, your frogs multiply. So now we have another one where our frogs they're like in little scenes for you. So I thought of this the other day. I'm like, well, I'm gonna like have my frogs have their own little lake, right? Mm-hmm. We don't have to do this whole thing.
No, I just want to get an idea. But you're having a blast, and this is very therapeutic just watching you do this.
All right.
And again, the heavier you pounce, the darker the color.
The darker it is. So, right, this is the best part of it.
It is. I love reveal.
I mean,
I love the reveal.
There's no tape. There's no glue. There's no magnet.
Right.
There's
It just lifts up and you're good to go.
You're just good to go because you're pouncing
right
up and down, and the sponge is so soft that it doesn't pick up. And if this is not a very detailed stencil, just because I've been doing this so many times, I picked one a little easier. But your detailed stencils are not going to rip your sponge.
Oh, that's good.
Absolutely will not.
So is there any kind of product we want to stay away from in terms of it would damage the sponge and therefore the quality? So nothing with grit in it, I'm guessing.
No paints.
Okay.
I mean, water-based ink is what they're designed for.
Right.
So as long as it, distress ink is fabulous. Oxide inks are great. Catherine Pooler, Gina K. Any water-based ink. You could reactive inks like Hero Arts reactive inks work fabulous. Ranger inks work well. I would no stays on.
Yeah.
Stays on eats things.
They just don't blend either.
Right, and they don't blend. But even if you just wanted something solid black, the stays on is going to eat your sponge. The stays on. Yes. I haven't.
Ready to go to demo because I really wanted to see them in action.
Right. So I've been in the mode of constantly getting ready for Creativation and in 2 weeks create. So there's still some things that I need to practice or try out.
And therefore you know what works and doesn't work and so forth.
I predict hybrid inks might not work.
Okay.
Just because hybrid inks have a tendency to be gunkier. I don't know what another word that I love hybrid ink, that's what I use. But they get gunky, and in the past hybrid inks and blending brushes I find I need to clean them more often. Mm-hmm. So I just have to still test hybrid again. But I do think I think anything that's meant to be permanent might not work.
Got it. Okay.
But I don't know. I haven't been able to get I've used.
And I'm guessing as people are getting them, they'll send you feedback.
Yeah, and they will. And they always tell me, oh, Nicole, I worked with this.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad I was wrong. But I would stay away from paint. And that's just, common.
And even your own paints, too.
Even my glazes dry so fast.
Yeah.
You will not have time to get that sponge.
And then you said you don't want to take it under the water and really clean it very well.
Right. I mean, you don't need to. If you want to clean it and it makes you happy to clean them, you know what? Just put the lid back on top of it, and now the dirtiness is all gone. But if you want to wash it, go rinse it under the sink. You're using dye ink. It's just going to...
Right.
There'll always be stains. It's just the way. They're tools.
Yeah.
I used to always tell my students, they're not heirlooms. They're tools. We want them to be our children's heirlooms, and they love them
get care less.
and protect them.
Well, my daughter might have a different opinion on that.
Right.
She loves all my stuff.
Right. But, they're our tools.
Yeah.
Right now in the presence.
Awesome.
Protect everything as best you can. And you cannot mix them between different types of inks. Like, you cannot use oxide ink with the sponges and then stick them into your dye ink pads.
Right.
They're not going to hurt the sponge. You're going to destroy your ink pad.
Right. So if you tend to, if you're going to have different kinds of inks that you want to daub or that you want to quote unquote blend with or pounce then have a couple of different sets.
If you're an oxide girl, then I would say get one set
for oxide
and use your oxides. And then you're like, oh God, I love these. Okay, then go buy a set for your dyes.
Right.
I'm not an oxide girl. So just because I live in South Louisiana and it's so humid,
it takes forever to dry.
It takes forever, and it's like paint.
Yeah.
It's like thick like paint when I try to, like if I had done this, I mean, it would have just gushed out because we just have so much humidity.
Right.
So,
well, that's what it is. So you coming to the show next year is a whole lot easier.
Say that again?
You coming to the show next year is going to be a whole lot easier.
Yeah, that is in New Orleans. Yes, and we'll be having a party.
Whoa, it's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for the demos. Or anything else that we want to go over? I mean, I'm happy with the pouncers, so I'm
Yeah,
good.
that's good. Yeah, I mean, you can, obviously we have new stamps and dies and stencils and embellishments and stuff.
Of course. Got to have all the new stuff too. But I'm loving the new tool. This is amazing. And I can't wait to play with some sometime.
All right, good deal.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Have a good afternoon.
I'll see you later. All right. So here we have Pigment. We got about 15 minutes. We have, is it okay to film?
Absolutely.
So we have Pigment Arts. Pens, can you tell us a little bit about what you're all about?
Absolutely. Where are you coming in from?
I'm coming in from Austin, Texas. I know it says Pflugerville, but you know, it's Austin.
So Pigment Arts, brand new product from Staedtler. It's been in development for, well, probably over 20 years. The special thing about the Pigment Arts line is the unique ink. Multi-ink combines all of the features and benefits of a pigment-based ink along with a dye-based ink. So what that allows us to do is things like exceptional light fastness. So this is a simulated 10-year UV exposure. This is what our ink still looks like after 10 years being in the sun. This is the worldwide leading competitor. Big difference. Overpainting. It will dry almost instantaneously, so you can overpaint without smudging, blurring, or anything.
That's nice.
Yep. It is permanent and waterproof on almost all surfaces once dry, and has incredible details. So, to give you an idea, here is multi-ink on raw, unfinished wood.
Oh, beautiful.
Plastic.
Oh, it doesn't smear.
Nope. Glass.
Oh, nice.
Metal.
Let me look at the metal.
So it performs exceptionally well on all surfaces.
Beautiful, and obviously paper.
And obviously
canvas.
paper, canvas, clip, chipboard. It's okay. Here's my bird.
We have flying birds.
Yep.
That's what birds do. They fly.
So we're launching with 36 colors of a brush tip.
Okay.
6 of a super soft brush.
Can we open up and see what the tip looks like?
Absolutely. You want to try drawing?
I will let you do it so I can hold the camera if that's okay.
Sure. So the super soft, I'll be honest, would probably enter the realm of an advanced user because of how soft and detailed it is. The soft brush, the calligraphy, and the bullet are definitely hobby all the way up to an advanced. But it will actually give you the fine lines, almost like you're painting. Again, in the right hand.
What's the drying time on it?
It's dry.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep.
Easy enough.
Yep, so that's the super soft. And then we have the soft brush, as I said, launching in 36 colors.
Nice.
You can layer, you can blend. Unbelievable.
Very cool.
Packaging also.
Oh, there it is. Nice.
Yep.
36 multi.
Yep. Okay.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so you guys were talking about mimosas. Yes, let's go get our mimosas and let's talk about what this is all. It's called Pop Color. Color pencil packs and coloring kits.
It's on my list to watch eventually.
Yeah.
So I know there's.
I'm waiting patiently. But look at these cute kits. So they got Fairy Tale colored pencil kit, Monet colored pencil kits. So you're getting the kit and you're getting the colored pencils all in one. And it also says down here, it says they do make custom sets. Very cool. There's a pet series, an artist series, and then also a kid series. So it's like learning how to draw. I'm just gonna pop in and hear what you're saying. No. We're listening to as you're talking, so it'll come on camera. He's like,
What questions? Yeah, I'll answer any questions.
See, look at the Pokemon.
Oh.
Gotta color them.
Oh, gotta color them all. My son would love those because he's like a Pokemon freak.
Yeah, well, popcolors.com.
There you go. May I have a mimosa?
Yeah, of course.
I wanted to come and see your booth anyway, but now I'm like totally rocking the fact I can get a mimosa. Hey! Oh, everybody wanted to see you. Are you just filming? Or are you streaming or what?
I'm streaming, but I'm.
Okay, we're streaming live. Okay, look.
Is your live stream? YouTube, Facebook.
YouTube. What are you on right now?
Erin Reed. I'm on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, so you did go through StreamYard. How's it working?
Good, I think.
You did?
I
Okay.
see that I have comments from both. So
Sweet. Every time I try.
As well?
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard there was somewhere. Sure.
So everybody, if you want to go back and see Eileen's version of what we've been walking around today, go check out Eileen's channel. Eileen.
And same here. Go to Erin Reed.
Come to Erin Reed. And we, even though we are filming in the same area, every time we walk up to a booth, something different is happening.
That's right.
So you never know what demo is going to happen. You never know what person's going to be there.
That's
Yeah, where the mimosas are. This is fantastic. Fabulous. Oh wait, so now we gotta have it. I'm gonna turn it so we can do our cheers moment.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right, here we go. This is the dueling streamers here.
I like it.
You gotta change your camera.
Oh shoot! Wait a minute. It's like, wait a minute.
Change camera.
I
Now don't
have-
leave
I'm
her
not
stream.
fancy,
Or
like-
don't leave my stream to go see her. See hers after I'm done, and same thing.
Mine is gonna be messed up.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's fine.
Okay. So here we go.
All right, you ready?
We're gonna do. This is the best. This is so much fun. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheers. the joys of lives. Whoops.
Yeah,
There it
pretty
goes.
good. Thank you.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Well,
That was very generous.
dehydrated. You know, I have these things.
I don't know.
All right. Well, actually,
I'm
everybody
gonna
wanted
turn
me to come say hi to you because they were curious about your new dyes, but I know you are streaming right now. So when would be a good time to? I demo at 1. I know we shut down at 2 o'clock. So right after I'm done, where will you be at 1:30ish?
I'll probably be over by 6.
Okay. We'll make a beeline. See if we can get a special video with just
Okay.
Eileen.
All
Does that
right.
sound good?
All right. Thanks.
We'll do our best.
And thank
All right.
you.
Thank
Yeah,
you. All right. So we've already seen, I think we did Armadillo. We did Stride Retail. What I didn't get is karaoke. I got to check my time because I got it live I got about 5 more minutes. Oh, there is another booth. Karaoke is kids markers. I'm going to kind of gloss over this, but I wanted you guys to see this. I already did Pacific Arc over there, but Karaoke has some really, really cool kids markers. They were at the show last year. They have all different kinds of fun shapes to their markers. Just a really quick span over here. Look, there's there's markers, there's crayons, really, really cute kid stuff. I love the shapes, and it's a company that's based out of Europe. But we're going to come back over here. So here we have Ecstasy Crafts. Ecstasy Crafts is a distributor for a lot of different companies. They're based out of Canada. So here we have Cosmic Shimmer, which is a type of product. It's just beautiful. Look at all the different colors you can see on the wall. Super, super cool colors. Over here we have just lots of really cool companies. Studio Light, Creative Expressions, Couture Creations, Sticky Pex, Revolution Micro Adhesive. Over here we have, so they're a distributor company that again goes through and has all kinds of cool stuff. Here we have Art Resin. Art Resin is a resin company that is a 2-part epoxy that you then heat and you can pour over. I've had quite a few videos in the past with Art Resin, but it's a really cool resin and high quality. You do want to heat it with a heat gun, and it is really, really cool. All right, there's a company here that says, please do not film, so I am going to respect their privacy about not filming. That is Paint Puck, and they're totally fine. Nothing wrong if they're saying no. That's all good. Over here we have Cake Decorating. Hello. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I love all these beautiful things. These are gorgeous. Are you cake decorating or no?
It's both, actually.
Oh, you do a little bit of both. Okay,
Our
okay.
molds are food safe.
Oh, your molds are, so you're all about the
Food-grade
molds.
silicone.
Got it. I was trying to figure out.
Paper craft.
So these are the molds, and
Yeah.
then look at the cute things, and then what are you using? Like, what are these that you're putting
That's
in the molds?
air dry clay.
The air dry clay.
Or you can use resin.
And how many different molds do you guys have? Lots.
400 to 500 designs.
Oh, 400 to 500. I was hoping she wasn't just gonna say 4 to 5. We're new. 4 to 500 designs. That's even better.
And then we do paper craft.
And lots of paper crafts. So.
Quilling.
Oh, quilling. I can see that in the background. So look at the beautiful. There's a quilling right there.
Are you live or are you recording?
We're live.
Oh.
Yes, we are live.
Do you want Noreen to show you how we do the boots, the football boots? Out the
Sure.
mold?
I got like 2 minutes. Is that cool?
Yeah,
I gotta
that's all
go
you
demo
need.
here. Okay.
That's all you need. It's the.
I'm demoing in another booth, so I'm like on a time crunch here, but it's all
This
good.
is
I
the
got 2
air dry
minutes.
clay that we'll use.
Okay. Is that the Activa one?
Chicken.
Yeah, the heavy dry.
Absolutely wonderful. So, we're going to push the clay in. So this is one of the football boots.
Soccer cleats for everybody
Yes.
else in the United
Yeah.
States. That's
Yeah.
I'm just being
So you
silly.
can see that you get the cleats separate.
Ah.
So just need to open that out.
Pop it out.
Check that out. Now this needs to dry. That will probably take in the region of half an hour to an hour.
Okay.
But once it's dry, you can paint it. You can do it in any colour anyway. This was a grey one that I did.
Shows the detail.
And
Right.
then I've got the cleats on the bottom. I've
So
put a
you do
little
the
bit-
cleats also as the air dry clay. Keep them
Yes,
separate, and then
yes.
you just glue them together.
Yes,
Okay.
just glue them on. So one of the other ones that I've used, just to show the detail on there.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at that leather work around there. And that was just with a little bit of gilding wax, just brought that out.
Gorgeous. Oh, I love that.
Fantastic. You can have a pair of shoes for every combination.
Every combination.
Every outfit.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You're
I appreciate
very
it. And what is the name of the company?
Katie Sue Design.
Katie Sue Designs. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Bye.
it. All right. So we're on the back side, and this is just a little. Oh, here we have Spectra Ad Marker, Sharp Park, Curetag Zig. So lots of beautiful markers. Again, just there's so many beautiful things. Over here we have Barely Art.
Hello, hello.
Barely Art. You're the one who tried to steal my chair the other day.
Oh, yes.
You tried to steal my stool while we were out there playing. What was it called? There was a name for the. But it's like pony pinball. I don't know. Whatever. It's like bowling, but with a tiny little ball.
I scored 150.
Were you the number one? You were the number one. Oh my
gosh.
gosh. They said they were going to do a drawing. So you had the number. Yeah, because we were supposed to do like a round robin and not round robin, but like eliminate teams. And yeah, but then we ran out of time. So Barely Art Glue. I know a lot of my viewers absolutely love Barely Art Glue. Tell us about it.
There we go. Barely Art Glue is right here. It is the best precision craft glue on the market, and also
my mimosa.
yeah, you're good. And also the #1 craft glue on Amazon. If you search Amazon for craft glue, you'll see that it has removable tips. This is one of them that's right there. This is the ultra fine, right? And ultra fine meaning ultra fine.
You guys know I use this glue every time on my card making Wednesdays. It's been my favorite glue since I got it in my hands about 2 months ago. And I will probably never turn back.
It dries clear as well, industrial strength, right? And all the good properties that you need, especially for what you're doing as well. It's flexible, right? So if you put it down and you're not quite where it is, like I do all the time, you can kind of move it a little bit right where you want it and then let it dry out.
Everybody on here is like, it's the best glue ever. It's the hands down the number one glue ever.
Oh,
you
yes.
guys have done a really, really good job of going into a market where it's very saturated with glue, and you've really hit the nail on the head about how quality your glue is. So kudos to you guys to hear that. So I just wanted to make sure I came by. You guys, everybody who's watching for the most part, if you don't know about Barely Art Glue, get some because it is awesome.
Yes.
And if you have a local retailer like Prickly Pear Stamps, because they're one of your buyers, so it's Dandy Sharon Ware. Yeah. So she has the glue. You can go check her out there. But you said you're also on Amazon. But if you've got a local store that you purchase through, definitely purchase through them.
Always do the local store first. If it's on Amazon, just little things. Amazon is a little bit higher in price because we're trying to push everyone to your local stores.
And that makes sense. You're supporting your local stores. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much. You are fantastic. Get yourself some Barely Art Glue. I cannot stress it enough. It is how amazing it is. All right. And then who are you for people that don't know?
I'm Jeremy Sue. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Barely Art.
Thank you so much again.
Of course.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So here we are with Kates and Crates. Maybe film or may I film? Can I film? Oh, so what are you guys all about? No, don't worry about it. What about? I got a couple of minutes. What are you guys all about?
We make crates in Mount Sterling, Kentucky.
Okay.
They're USA made. They're heavy duty crates. We use all American products to make them. These are furniture staples. A lot of crates you find are cheap made. They're made with pin nails.
Right.
And they just fall apart and so on.
Oops. Sorry, I can't apparently drink my mimosa without dripping half of it on me.
That's fine. So the wood comes from northern United States, and at Gateway Manufacturing we manufacture 12 different variety and sizes, and you can see the different. That's our warehouse.
Oh, fun!
Yes, and we ship all over the United States. That's one of our assembly lines. There's one of our customers did a bar.
That's so cool.
With
So
crates.
it's all different size crates, how you choose to assemble them and arrange them, paint them, decorate them, use them for walls or just one crate, or to make like a cute little decor piece. Sky's the limit about how you want to. Right.
For kids to put their books in or
Very
whatever.
cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. So over here we have. How do you say this? Yu-Chen. Thank you. I was going to butcher that. Is it okay to film? Cool. So lots of beautiful glue guns. Look at all of these gorgeous ones. That's a cool shape.
That's a battery one.
That is fun. I love that. Can we see the battery one in action? I got a couple minutes.
So they are LED lights on, precision tip, and they go really smooth and long.
Nice.
That really, really long. Yeah, so this is not done good.
And so lots of cool colors. I mean, just look at all the range, but I love the battery one. How long does the battery last on that?
1 hour and 20 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And then is it just a charge?
It has a charge on the bottom with a cell phone cable.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's good.
Easy enough. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so we'll keep on moving on. We've done coal art before, awesome pens. We got Edding, and then they also have Liquitex. But you guys have a lot of brands with coal art, right? Yeah. You've brought a couple to showcase here today, but Edding's my jam. But we did a little booth tour with them yesterday, so we're gonna say thank you so much, and we had some awesome demos over in Demo Alley, and I'm gonna move on along. All right, so here we go. We have Newell Brands Prismacolor, and then we gotta go over and roll Talens. So they're looking a little busy right now. So yeah, we got Prismacolor, we've got, all the beautiful colors. There's just so many things. So Sharpie brands, also Elmer's glue, just lots of really cool products there. And then here we are on the back side. We have a few minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to come back and demo before everything gets torn down. So we're gonna do, unfortunately, a very quick rundown. So here we have Sakura with their Sakura pens. You guys know how amazing all the Sakura pens are. We're gonna again do a very quick run through. Alumicolor precision tools, lots of wonderful tool making. Here we have Aero Etch. So is this etching with a machine or sandblasting? I remember running into him.
There's a stencil kit, which is the red kit.
Ah.
And there's a sand etching kit, which is the blue kit.
Okay.
And if you buy the yellow kit, it's a combination of both of the kits.
Got it. So it's actually using sand to blast into the glass.
It's using an aluminum oxide. And so what you would do is you would pour the sand into the chamber here. And then you would attach this to the can. And then you have your nozzle. And then what you would do is you can take any artwork and then you can print it on a clear piece of acrylic, turn it into a stencil using the stencil kit. Back there is a box which is unique. It has a UV light, and that's what allows you to actually make any type of stencil you want. So like, for example, here's babies, like on a photo. You can take your own personalized photo.
Oh, fun. And then turn that into a stencil.
And turn it into a stencil. And then once it's a stencil on your glass, you take the etching kit and you blast. And then when you remove it, you're left with your final product.
That's so cool.
And then if you wanted to add, if it was an ornament, you want to add another extra touch, you can etch again on the front and then rub and buff or a little extra paint. Just, make it have a little pop. And then you hand out gifts.
That is so cool. I love that. That's a great thing for like wedding gifts or party favors or things like that.
Even your own like wedding invitation.
Right.
You want to give it to the bride and groom.
Right.
Oh.
That's super smart. Thank you so much. All right, so you can see some cool stuff. All right, here we have Royal Talens, wonderful different kinds of paints. Oh, just look at the color. Look at this. I just love the colors on this. Fantastic. They have a whole range. I'm just loving the look at these colors here and like the shape of the pens. Those are cool. Loving that. That doesn't roll off the table. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out. She started following me. What? Oh, no. Okay. Call yourself out.
Hi there. Michelle Custer with Boutique, Rochester, New York.
And what do you sell?
We sell mixed media art supplies, collage, art journaling. We have a wonderful line of artistic BRT shoes. And we have a cafe and bakery.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well, so
Rochester, New York.
up in Rochester, make sure you go check her out.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
You too. Thank you. Thank you so much for telling me you're following me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, just like right before it started. You gave me the thumbs up and the heart.
Oh, thank you. All right, so here we have diamond dots. I'm looking to see if it's okay to film. Is it okay to film real fast? Yes. May I film in the booth? Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm just asking. I was making sure. Some people are
That's
like,
sweet of you.
okay, so making sure I don't just go and infringe on anything. You're like, no, we haven't released that.
What are you?
I'm me.
You're you, even
I'm
better.
me.
Well, go me.
No,
I'll
I'm
be
Erin
quiet.
Reed. No, you're fine. You want to tell us? I mean, a lot of people know what diamond dots is. Is there anything kind of new and fun that you're just releasing or kind of announcing?
So you know what? We have lots of new stuff in the kids category. We have great licenses. We've got Peppa Pig, My Little Pony, and Paw Patrol, and then that shark song.
Oh,
Baby
yeah,
Shark.
yeah, the Baby Shark thing.
Don't sing it. It's
No,
addicting.
no. My
So
mouth is shut.
All of those cute licenses, which are new
Oh,
for us.
fun.
The kid category is exploding.
My daughter loves
The
this.
kids
Oh.
absolutely
And the
love it.
bracelets. I love.
Yep.
She likes doing the small stuff, the stickers.
Yep,
That is
yep.
her favorite thing.
The
And then she
kids
puts them all
love.
over her laptop.
That's what my little nephew does. And then these are new. We have great feedback on the individual
Oh, the
cards.
cards.
So look at how beautiful. These are this is my favorite.
Oh, that is beautiful.
And so these are the die cut cards that actually come in a value pack. You get all 12.
Oh,
and
wow.
all the dots and all the tools. So that's had really, really good feedback.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's a bit blurry. I must be on the edge of the space where everything is just, maybe the internet on this side of the room is just not the greatest.
The internet everywhere.
Oh.
And then this has been actually the most exciting part of the show for us.
Right.
So this is freestyle diamond dots painting. So for the person who doesn't want someone to tell them what to design and where to put it,
right?
You pick your color, you pick your project, you add adhesive wherever you want. It's fabric and wood and ceramics, and it's indoor, outdoor, and then you just go crazy.
And you guys teamed up with Leisure Arts to come out with books to show ideas and designs, and I was in that book.
Oh, I love
had
that.
some designs that were in this freestyle launch that got launched back in 2020.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I had some really fun designs.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
seeing any of
awesome.
my projects. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, our books are actually, we have a show going on right now in Cologne, Germany. And you are there. That's where you are sitting right now. So
that's where my stuff is.
You
I
are
made
in
it all the
Germany.
way to Germany.
Yep.
That's so
Didn't
fun.
even know.
And then look at all these. I get around apparently, you know?
You get around, yeah.
Look at all. I mean, if you haven't played with diamond dots, it is definitely really cool. Acme, this is the Creative Art Materials Institute. Really cool institute. Wave shout out, everybody. We have different kinds of Art Tool Limited. They have lots of different supplies. You can see canvases and things. And then over here, we've got clear bags. Oh, we did see clear bags. So we're back at the beginning. We have hit everybody. We have hit the entire showroom floor. Whoops, and I just spilled. I thought my mimosa was dead. But I need to go. So we're going to have another video coming very soon, and it's going to be in the Artistry booth. But my walking tour has come to an end. I have hit every single booth in the store, or in the thing. And so, all right, okay, here we are. You got 2 minutes. I'm here. We're live.
How are you?
You get to pitch your product. Let's go.
Let me get out of the way. So this is Art School in a Box. You get everything you need to learn each particular medium. So this is our best-selling box. It's our screen printing box. You get a magazine which is full of tutorials and artist interviews on how to get the best out of that particular box as well. Now $68.
So are you a subscription box, or can they buy individual boxes
So
just standalone?
In the UK, it's a subscription box. In the US market, we've made it available for wholesale, so people can buy it in their stores and sell it that way.
So what's behind you? What am I seeing? Because those aren't art kits on the wall behind you. What is all that about?
Behind me are greeting cards. The greeting cards are the bread and butter of our business. We've been going for 12 years. So we started with greeting cards. We license from over 100 different artists across the world and put their work on our product, and then they take royalties every sale.
Oh, that's awesome. And now give yourself a shout out. Who are you to this business?
So I am the co-founder and managing director of this.
See, look at that. We had some drinks last night, and he was like, well, have you come by Oh Dear? And I'm like, I did, but everybody was busy. He's like, you got to come by today. So look, I came by today. I totally, that's what I do. Sorry, it's not intentional. It's just how I happen to walk in that space, and I'm hoping to get somebody to be able to chat about their products. And thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. So if you're interested in some really cool art boxes, you definitely have to check out Oh Dear. All right, now I think we have officially done the entire show. I don't think I missed anybody. I have very purposely tried to go through and catch every single booth. I'm just looking as I'm walking around to make sure, and the only booths that I may not have done were because they were asking me not to film in their booth for whatever reason, and that's their personal choice to decide yes or no about filming. And no hard feelings if they would like to just not have me film. That is totally fine. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like any of the swag that some of the companies have been super kind to me and passed along some little swag items, I'll be packaging those up to my silver and my glitter members because some of these companies are just fabulous. So I'm going to end it off because I am back here in the Craft Express and Artistry booth, and we're going to be getting ready to do a live here in a minute. So we're going to get ourselves all set up. But the walkthrough, the walking tour of the show, we've done the entire show. If you missed any of the booths, we had a video on the first day, and then I had a partial walkthrough yesterday, and then I had the last of it today. So thank you guys so much. Another live coming real soon. Bye, everybody.